Hey guys, welcome back. This is Crazy D with Crazy D Productions. By the way, sorry about any background noise. The cat might be running around and you'll hear some jingles. But enough of that. Let's go start doing some fun stuff. So today we're going to learn how to add commands to a switch and open a door. Hopefully I do this right. So, first off, I just started making this square, which is, I don't know what the length is. It doesn't really matter. 192 by 192. We're going to put a door over here. So I'm going to add another room. 128 by 8. And then after that, I'm going to do another 128 by 80. And then we're going to go to T. And hit the T button, right click. We're going to do, while we're here, let's add this guy there. In order to move these around, you're going to have to press the right click and hold it down to move it around where you want. And then I'll put another one of these, but visual mode. Okay, so when you hit W, we're looking at this. All right, so what we need to do is bring the ceiling down all the way to the bottom to make a door. But before I do that, I want to make this a little bit wider. All right, so let's go to section modes. This is the quickest way to do. Left click it and then right click it. Or you can just left click and make sure the ceiling height equals 0. If your floor is -16, for example, then make sure your ceiling height is -16. You basically don't want any little holes. You want the door to go from the top of the ceiling to the bottom of the floor. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to L lines mode. And do you see this line right here? It has a little like T on it, or a little line on it. Make sure it's facing outward. The reason due to this is if you don't put that line outward, you won't be able, if you're stuck in this room, you won't be able to open it. So in order to do that, you're gonna be in lines mode, and then when you hover over it, it'll be yellow. You'll hit the F key to flip it around. As you can see, it changes directions. Okay, so now let's go to lines mode, and we're still in it. We're going to click both outside walls. We're going to right click them. We're going to hit lower unpegged. Lower unpegged means the graphics for the side of the door will stay stationary and will not move up and down with the door. Let's go to side defs. Let's go to doors. And there's a door track. Let's hit OK. And then hit C to clear the ones you already selected. There, we're cleared. L back to lines mode. Click on the big ones and then right click once you got them selected. Go to defs and then just select your normal door. And if you ever do a door and you're like, it doesn't look right, the graphics don't fit, well, just read the number. It says 128 by 128. Just make sure it's 128 long. As you can tell, if I hover over the line, it has 128 down here, 128 length. And obviously ceiling height is 128 by default. So before we continue, I'm gonna go right click here, and the ceiling, I want to change this to this flat 20. That will be the bottom of the door. So if I go down in here and I see this, it's off a little. But if I just hover over it and use my keypad, I can just adjust it to the right spot, or I can just click it and drag it to wherever I want, but I find it easier to just use your keys, left, right, up, and down. So that looks like it's done, and that's your default door, and I don't know why they're not activated as doors. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna put door 1. No, don't exit the tutorial. I'm gonna make another room exactly like that, but that one's gonna be open with the switch. So in order to put commands onto these, you basically have to go to lines mode, right click, and then action 1, door opens, wait, close, also monsters. So monsters can also grab them and open them and whatever, take control over them. And there we go. I just copied that over. I will be doing a copy and paste tutorial in the future. So let's go back to lines mode and let's put none. I believe so. We're gonna go ahead and click on both of these, and we're gonna deselect this or just put action 0 for no action, and then hit OK. Go to lines depth. You see the exclamation point or exclamation mark on the bottom. That means the depths are not properly there. So let's just put big door 3. Hit OK. Cat, stop. His name is Dijon. If you have a problem with that, that's up to my girlfriend. Dijon mustard. Alright, so I'm going to select this again. I'm going to paste it, and then I'm going to drag the corner around and hit enter where I want it. I'm going to clear, and then we're going to hit L, and I'm going to flip this around in order to show you how doors can get screwed up if you're not careful with them. Let's go to L and drag this down a little. Alright, cool. So that one will be open with a switch, which we'll be doing in just a bit. There's a couple ways to make switches. I think switches, let me see what the distance for a switch is. Switches are right here. Something to match these walls would be this guy right here. So 64 by 128. Okay, so we're not going to put that on, but we're going to hit V right here. I hit the V key and then I right click over here and right click over here. This line should measure 64 pixels or whatever it is. So it does. It says on the bottom left. Okay, so I'm gonna right click there and go to switches, go down, okay. Let's go back to viewers mode or whatever that's called. This one's offset again because I'm in the wrong spot on the map. And before we continue, I'm gonna change this way. Doors. Big door 4. So I'm hovering over it already, and I'm gonna hit Control C for copy. I'm gonna fly to this spot and Control V to paste, Control V. The mouse click it in. It'll paste that new texture onto there. You can paste it everywhere if you want, but nope. So the switch is there and it looks pretty good, and all we gotta go do now is give it an action. We just worked on the graphics, which is the actual textures. Now right click it and go to this little, whatever this thing is, looks like a notepad, and then go to switches, doors, there's no switches, and look for something that says SR, door open, wait, close. Switch repeatable, that's what it means. Switch repeatable, and the door action will be the door will open, it'll wait, and then it'll close. So let's go ahead and click that. That is action 63. And we're gonna go ahead and hit new tag. You'll understand tags later on, but in new tag or just hit 1, like hit the up arrow and it gets to 1. So that's tag 1, basically command 1, I guess, or something like that. And then if we go to sections over here, we right click it. This one has a tag 0. Click it to 1. You're saying, basically by doing that and hitting OK, you're telling this switch, and when I hover over it, it goes yellow. You're telling this switch, whatever command or action I gave you, I want this area to be affected by it. So as you notice, when I go out and hover over it, it actually lightens up. So I think that's it for doors, and let me make another switch just in case you guys are wondering how to do another type of switch. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna Control V, rotate it around. I'm gonna put it over here, hit enter, clear, and that is also under section 1 or switch 1 lines. You can tell both of them are highlighting. So I'm gonna go to sections, right click, and I'm gonna put tag 2. So some people like switches like this. I don't really have a preference, but let's do that. Click here, raise it up a little, hit clear to let go of the top graphics, because if I try to do something else, it won't let me. Once I hit clear, it'll stop being highlighted. So then I'm gonna right click these, and then I'm gonna hit switch and I'm just gonna probably put some weird switch there. That is the fan. So thank us for that. I'm very happy to be part of this. Okay, so I'm gonna click here, and click here, and then I'm just gonna push this up. Let's do that. Why don't we do this? Clear. And then I'm gonna hit lines mode. You see how this thing is flipped in? Flip it inside out. And then this one doesn't matter. So section, copy, and paste. You're gonna be wondering, what the hell is this kid doing? So I'm gonna make this one with the flip side out. You'll see why. Sections, lines mode, right click. We're gonna click both these walls, and then we're gonna put action, I think it was 63, if I remember well. 63, delete, for deleting, yep, okay. And we're gonna put tag 2, meaning this action will affect that wall number 2, this one will affect wall number 2, this one will affect door number 1 or whatever, tag 1, tag 2, you guys can see. So I'm gonna go real quick and actually play this and show you the good things and the bad things and what people do as mistakes. So yeah. Hey guys, well, we're back. Now we're actually, the cat's running around like a maniac. That's why he goes in the closet when I record. So this door will not open. This will open. This one will open also, and this one will not open. So the reasons why these open are because they are not connected to a switch. This switch controls that door. This switch and this switch control that door. Awesome, right? But remember that little line, the little key that needs to be flipped around? If I click here, it won't do anything, because that little line that I told you when you're in lines mode, you hit the F to flip it around, is actually flipped the other way. So I might be able to open it from here. Oh, but I can't open it. It's the same switch, everything's right, except that that line is basically, I can only command it if I was looking that way from the back, but I can't. So this one works perfectly. Once I'm in here though, I am stuck and I can't get out because there's no switch to open the door. So you have to be careful. This door opens and closes, and I can open it again from in here. This one opens, but as we did again, that little line, the little flap on that line was turned the other direction, so I can't open it. So if you want to make an opponent go into a room and get locked in there, this is how to do it. If you accidentally do this, all you gotta do is go back into the editor, select the line which is on this side of the door, and hit, while you're in lines mode, hit the F key and it'll fix it. So basically that's it. I'm gonna go to the game and actually fix the errors that I purposely did in order to show you the results. So thanks for watching. Alright, well, we're back and here we go. Remember these lines I'm talking about? You see that little flipped line, and this one's actually pointing outward. This one's pointing inward. That's why this switch didn't work. Switch that is right here. This one was not working due to this. But if I hit lines mode, or hit the L button and then F, it'll flip around and it'll work. And this door has both pointing outward. This door has it pointing left, to the right and to the right. So meaning you can't open this door unless I flip this one around. And that should do it. So I'm gonna go back into gameplay and actually show you guys what has happened or how I fixed these errors. But before I do that, I want to copy this, see if I can paste it anywhere else. CL doesn't work. Clear. Oopsie. Tag 1 63. Okay. L. Okay, so that works. Or I can hit that will open the door. I put another switch inside of this door in order to actually let's see, this is control copy, middle key of the mouse. Not to be perfect. But that'll open the door if I'm stuck inside. But another way to do that is right click here. We'll make sure everything's clear. Click the C. Right click on this line and put this. And that should take care of the problem. So let's try it out again. Alright, so we're back and let's try the switch that didn't work earlier. It works now, huh? And this door didn't work before. Let's wait till it closes. That works. So, remember if we got stuck in this place, we wouldn't be able to get out. Well, I put another switch in here that opens this door. So that works. Try one more thing, which is to see if the line I put on this actually worked for command 1 door opens also monsters. It does. So there you go, guys. I guess this is a simple tutorial on how to make switches for doors and stuff like that, but there's gonna be another one called Doors Continued that will have a lot more stuff on it. Thanks for watching, and I guess we can say Crazy D Productions out.